Hey guys, and the trailer for the 5th episode of the 4th season of The Boys is out. Let's watch it first and then we'll do our analysis point by point. Cizante, you already know, while I take a sip of my coffee, comment below. Do you think this 4th season is the best or one of the best? Or do you think the story is getting a little repetitive? You're a little tired. We already know that the 5th is going to be the last season. Comment below. I'll take a sip and I'll play, okay?
Shall we? 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to the B-52 Expo, phases 7 through 19.
This country is corrupt beyond repair. We have to save it. We have to do some terrible things for the greater good. That's war.
I have found the answer. A virus that kills soups.
Run!
Guys, very short, but several points for us to talk about. Let's hit play now. Basically, here's the thing. Captain Patrick is freaking out. In the prior episode, we noticed that he apparently broke the final barrier, the need for approval implanted in his mind by psychologists. They mentioned in the last episode that VOD employed the top experts to psychologically manipulate him, as he's akin to Superman, and no one can match his physical strength. So they targeted his intelligence and exploited psychological tactics. He did have a deep-seated need for approval, but in theory, in the last episode, he killed everyone to sever this human connection. Now that he's broken free, he has more control. We expect that he'll seize control of the White House by season's end. This is straight from the comics. So there's this event where we see the guy who's the national network host for VOD. We see the Deep and they're doing a show on VOD's channel. And then basically we waited until this presenter we saw in some scene, in some trailer, him on stage tied up with a bag in his mouth. I think it's weird because he's always put it out there. He's always done the role of cleaning things up on national television, the shit that sets do that superheroes do. Here we have Captain Homeland totally pessimistic, so to speak. The only thing that I think holds Captain Homeland back that can pull him into humanity, quote unquote, would be Ryan. Ryan can be trained and go head to head with the same power, or at least another strategy would be the feeling of fatherhood, the feeling of legacy. Here we finally see the guys from the Gen V series, and what did we expect? We expected that this character who hasn't watched it, basically he's kind of psychologically out of control. He's got the powers there like super strength. He can take a lot of beatings. The character is called Sin, and he's got these physical powers, super strength, super agility, and all that. It's just that he has psychological problems. People expected it to replace Black Noir, but I believe that how to put that Black Noir kind of theatrical, just talkative, I think Captain Homeland is going to lose his temper. It's going to kill this Black Noir, and they're going to replace it with Sin. I believe that. Comment below what this here is Kate. She has the power of Jean Grey. She is a parody of Jean Grey from the X-Men, super hyper powerful. So since there's always a vacancy, I don't think there ever was a 7 in 4 seasons, right? Translucent died and the 7 was always there actually with the 5 or 6, right? I believe they're going to be, the 6th and 7th places are going to be filled by Sam and Kate. Here we have the wise sister, right? She's one of my favorite characters. She's playing the role of Reed Richard, the smartest man on earth. It's her in this case. And we have Tech Knight here. Tech Knight, he also appeared in Gen V. He's extremely intelligent. His power is like Sherlock Holmes, right? The power of deduction. Only he's got a little problem, doesn't he? That story of the boys, right? There's always a problem. He's unable to breathe. He's addicted to holes, right? If you know what I mean, right? Assholes, right? Something like that, right? Anyway, it's cool that he's going to show up. I hope he has a good role, given that he even has a mystery-solving TV show, right? So it's quite interesting that he's here. Perhaps the wise sister uses Tech Knight, since Tech Knight is super smart too. There he is. Then we have Billy Brute here. He appears a bit surprised, right? Here we have several scenes cutting back and forth and everything else. Then Captain Duck, he says they're at war, right? So, I mean, episode 5 is going to be total chaos, and we're seeing the political aspects there, right? The left and right are increasingly tense, all right? And Luz Estrela's credibility fell over Espoleta's live broadcast, which ended up stirring things up, including an abortion case. Anyway, very quickly we see Espoleta killing someone, yeah? It appears here that she's stepping on someone's head, right? Then we see Billy Brutt. It's quite similar to the post-credits from the last episode of Gen V, where Billy Butcher invades the basement of Gundolf's college, which is the college where the supers are studying, right? The supers are fighting there to get on a team, right? Anyway, learning to use their powers. And we see a broken Gen V, a broken Compound V. This Compound V isn't the temporary one. It's apparently the permanent one that appeared in Captain Duck's apartment because he's controlling these compounds, and then A-Train stole it, right? The compound to deliver to Rio, and Rio went there and delivered it to, he was actually going to give it to his father who's almost dying, right? He's in a coma. But it seems like it was his mom, right, who stole it from his coat pocket to cure the father and ended episode 4 by opening an eye. If we go by the comics, things are going to go south. If we go by the comics, Rio's father is going to kill Eitrin, who we already know is going to die, right? Eitrin has a look that he's going to die. Hear about those crazy things about the animals, right? Kind of like zombies, right? It says here that the virus kills supers, right? That I'm not sure if Billy Butcher has revealed about the virus this season, right? Because apparently for now, only Mallory knows, Billy Butcher knows, and Victoria Newman, right? Who even has the virus. Victoria Newman is always in on everything, right? You can't understand these creatures. It seems like they put Compound V on them too. And that's it. That's it. Excellent trailer. It was very exciting. Comment below if it excited you too. If you believe this season is on par with the others, that's fine. Remember, subscribe to the channel, hit the like. I'm here 2 or 3 times cheering you up, entertaining you, updating you, and this project will only grow with your help. And as it grows, I'll bring more videos to you, okay? Agreed? Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. See you later.